Realization. An act of becoming fully aware of something as a fact. For some, it has already happened. All the excitement you had before you drafted ceases to exist. As you have come to the realization, your team is just not as good as your competitors. A 16-man league is a different beast, and it swallows the weak whole. Excitement quickly turns into a chain of excuses. Then when the excuses run dry, despair is all that remains.
Sprinkle season on another season. What's the reason that you think we even? I live on top despite 11 ops. Well, let them watch and try with all they got. I'm trying to win a championship and run it back. Probably with 2 thoroughbred running backs. Trooper told they don't want to see that. Let the trooper told I won't know how to act. Want to be in the playoffs till there's no one left, so you can crown me the king of the triple F. So you can crown me the king of the triple F. Crown me the king of the triple F. Another year of my opponents dropping tears, please take these L's well. This another year of my opponents dropping tears, please take these L's well. This another year of my opponents dropping tears, please take these L's well. This another year of my opponents dropping tears, please take these L's well. Please take these L's well. Please take these L's well. Ayo, what's good? YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, what's popping? We got another Triple FL special where the cream rises to the top and the casuals fall down to the bottom. And it's been a long season. It's been a long season. Dang, I sure didn't even share my screen like I wanted to. Because I do got to do a recap of the last game, of course. We will just do a recap of the playoffs period. So let me get back to it. Let me get to it. Add it to the stage. All right. As you've seen, we had Joseph, Sean, John, Alex, Fat, and me that made it to the playoffs. Sean was able to upset Joseph, and if y'all don't remember, Joseph had the right to pick who he wanted to play out the remaining 7 people that made the playoffs. He was originally scheduled to play me, and he chose. I squeaked into the playoffs, got the 8 seed. He chose to play Sean, and Sean got the upset. He would have beat me by a few points. Instead, Sean beat him. He was able to move on, eliminate Joseph, and John got the win over Alex, blew him out by 70 points. Fat got the win over me by 13 points. And I didn't even mention this last matchup with David and G-Man. G-Man was able to squeak by, because he got to play David, who only put up 89 points. David, your team looked like you wasn't supposed to be in the playoffs. Good God. So that left it down to 4, where Fat went against Sean, and Fat only put up 93 points, got blew out. John went up against G-Man. G-Man team decided to show up, got his second win, put up 128, went to the finals, went against Sean, then put up 134, and Sean only put up 106. And that lets you know right there, some teams just need to get hot. Some teams just need to get hot, because each week his team started to put up more points. Sean, had a couple people to score 20. Let's see what he left on the bench. He didn't leave much on the bench. I'm sure he wished he had Stroud over Donald, but that wouldn't have made a difference. You know what I'm saying? One of the difference makers, like Pierce, he played Pierce 0 points. DJ Moore 1 point. And at the end of the day, this is a 16-man league, so I understand. You got to play who you got, because you got DJ Moore and Luther Burden, and I didn't see both of them, having a good game. it was going to be either one or the other. You know what I'm saying? While you have G-Man gave you a 40 bird game breaker, you know, Brock Purdy putting up 40, Chase putting up 25, and him becoming the champion of this league. So big congratulations to him. And I hope to see everyone next year. I feel this is a tough league, 16-man league. If anybody that made the playoffs, you know, you tough enough to go and win a championship elsewhere. And I'm sure most of the people in this league, like I said, this ain't no ranky-dink league. You put up 125 this season. So most of the people in this league, if not all, have won a championship somewhere else. So we got a bunch of champions in this league. And for the people that fall to the bottom, a lot of times the people that fall to the bottom, you don't see them again. So we'll see if Marco, Lenny, Ebony been doing this for a minute. TD, I don't know if we'll see those people again. I mean, of course, Jeff, he was a champion last year, so a good chance he'd come back. We don't know, we're gonna see those people again, but guess what? That just leave a spot for one of our viewers out there for y'all to take. See if y'all about that life. Y'all about jumping in that lion pit, you heard? But today is the award show. I do not have my award my prop that I always have because I'm not at home right now. But let's get with it. So the first award I give out every season is called the Move Maker Award. This award is given to the manager that made the most moves in the league. And last year, I will say, the champion won this award. G-Man won this award, who we'll have on, I'm sure either later this week or next episode. He'll be on next episode with an interview with G-Man and, see what his thoughts is. But he won it last year. But this year, the person that won the award is, do we got a drum roll on here? What kind of drum roll is that? Sean, you won this award this season. You made 60 moves. 60 moves within the season. The runner-up was Jeff, who made 53 moves. So you was definitely working behind the scenes to make sure you got your team where it needed to go. Next award we got is the Underdog Award. So this award is given out to a team that, if they say that no one counted you to be a contender, the sites didn't like your team, they counted you out. Your league mates didn't like your team, they counted you out. But you was able to defy all odds. That's what we used to give the Underdog Award. You came out swinging, and I don't think anybody could deny this. Well, last year I won this award. Like Yahoo was saying that my team was go 5-9, and my team was able to go into the playoffs. I think I might have got to the second round. I don't remember. But this year, they team defied all the odds and went all the way to the championship. And Sean got another award. Is this becoming the Sean show? What is going on? Sean probably should have came on the show to receive these awards. Like I said, it just so happened to end like that. Congratulations, man. Next award we have is the best drafted team. Your team's so good that you didn't even have to make that many moves throughout the season. Last year, Gerard won this award. And last year he was able to break his team all the way to the championship, and he made the fewest moves in the league. This year, this guy made, let's see, compared to the whole league. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There was a number of people, about 7 people, that made fewer moves than this guy, but 6 of the 7 people not in the playoffs. So y'all probably should have been making more moves. what is that called? Damn, that's what I needed right there. That should have been that joke thing. I'm gonna have to get my sound effects together. But yeah, so he made the second fewest moves of the teams that made the playoffs. The other guy was Alex, and he got eliminated in the first round. Team didn't show up. But G-Man, congratulations, G-Man. Congratulations. You won the best drafted team. And of course, hey, we called you the paper champ all season anyway. So, hey, you did what you were supposed to do. And that's what definitely what I say about your team. Fantasy Pro said you had the best team. Yahoo said you had the best team. I think we put your team on Flock Network. I think that said, you had the best team. So your team did what you were supposed to do. So next award we have is called the Craig Lawson Award. This was formerly known as the Toilet Bowl Award, but we gave it a name because there's only one person that might have won this award like 2 times, so we go give it his name. Now this award last year was won by Arthur. Arthur was putrid. His team was putrid. He was trashed the whole season, and I hate to give this award out because I don't think we had a couple bad teams this season, but yeah, they put up some wins, at some interesting times, but we had a couple teams that only had 4 wins. That's not gonna cut it in the Triple FL league. And we always say the casuals fall down to the bottom, but this team not only had 4 wins, they scored the least amount of points. Yeah. And when I say the least amount of points, the next person probably scored almost 200 more than them, close to them. So the team did not show up whatsoever. And this award, the Craig Lawson Award, goes to Marco. You really deserve booze. Your team was trash. They performed like trash. And this award, which usually gold-plated, should be carved in shit and give it to you. Call it the Manure Award for you. Next, we got the UNDERDOG Award. Hey! For you to be a current player, to have your own award, that's saying something. That means you left a mark on this league. And it will forever be the UNDERDOG Award. You was able to do that, my boy. The UNDERDOG Award is an award given to the biggest shit talker in the league. Of course, you know what I'm saying? The biggest shit talker in the league. And I think we know winner usually win this award hands down, but I think someone else entered the fray this year. And I think we could say that with a number of videos this person put out with each opponent that was playing. So tell me if I'm wrong. The Sean Knott Award deserves this award. I think we got to give it to Sean. I think he came here and made an impact on this league in a number of ways. And, why easily any other year, easily winner would get this award, we have to give it to Sean this year. So congratulations on winning the UNDERDOG Award. And last but not least, we have one more award. This is a very special award to me because this is going into another realm, looking at another situation that happened. And this is called the Woulda, Coulda, Shoulda Award. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. That if things broke differently, would there have been another outcome? It could be a simple tweak And last year, G-Man actually won this award. Like, if things would have happened differently, G-Man would have won the championship last year, just with a simple thing. But this year, if the playoffs would have went a little different, guess what? If Joseph would have said, forget that, I'm not picking, no, I'm not trying to go find the weakest team to beat. I'm gonna just roll with who in front of me. Joseph would have beat me and would have advanced. Sean would have beat Fat and advanced. And Sean would have been matched up with Joseph. Sean would have been matched up with Joseph. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, because they're not showing his points, I think Sean would have beat Joseph. Because I'm looking for the thing. Either way, hold up. They should give me a constellation bracket. Let's see. No, Joseph would have won. Joseph would have scored 189 and beat Sean. John would have went up against G-Man still. Is that how it would have went? Yeah, John would have went against G-Man still. I'm trying to make sure I got this correct. Oh no, Macho Man. Damn, Sean was that's what I'm trying to find out. Was Sean the number 2 seed or number? I think Sean was the number 4 or 5 seed. So we're gonna just go with that. So Sean would have lost to Joseph. G-Man would have went up against John, and then it would have been G-Man and Joseph in the championship, and G-Man scored 134, Joseph scored 159, and Joseph, you win the championship. There is a parade in your honor. Here you go, Joseph. You got the moral victory, my boy. You got the moral victory. You won the championship in another alternate universe, because God damn it, you ain't winning it here. So we giving it good thing G-Man won it, because we did not want to see your stupid videos of you dancing, pouring water in your face. You lucky I didn't upload that video that you uploaded in another league. We wouldn't want to see that. So, but the woulda, coulda, shoulda award given to Joseph. You definitely had a dominated team, but hey, you chose to go up against the team of destiny. That's not something I would have chose. You were running against a team that was finding ways to beat their opponent. That, you know, and that takes some confidence to say, you know what, I'm gonna go against that team. You would have had a better team. You would have want to pick Fat team. You could have picked any other team to go against, but the one team you picked was the wrong team, and that gotta suck. But that's something you got to think about in the off season and live with. But anyway, hey, we gonna have, like I said, we're gonna have a part 2 with the champ. But I appreciate everyone that played in the league this season. Everyone that, hey, if you didn't play in the league, that you was watching, keeping up with the league. I appreciate everyone that was involved. Until next episode, which is gonna be the last episode. Peace.